MP, you win the play of the month so much they should never.
The point guard, 6'3", number 3, MP.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
And the attrition of the long regular season showing itself. Both teams making do at less than full strength.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. College teammates on the floor: Brunson, DiVincenzo, Bridges, and Hart. It's Najee in at the 5 down low. And for the Warriors, we've got Jonathan Kuminga, Bajemski out there with MP. Then there's Moses Moody, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Here's MP, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. In the corner, Moody with it. MP against Brunson. Good on the triple.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
Brunson outside. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. New York moving it around. Bridges for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Just so strong from deep. Bridges is great behind the arc.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Now, coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the 3. See if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Najee. Saw him with 10 points last game. It's Hart on the wing. Defended by Kuminga. Launches it. Hart, no good. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. MP finds Jackson Davis.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Now, Brunson. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Pass to DiVincenzo. Brunson outside. Hart hard. Wide open. He fires. And the three ball is good.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
In the corner, Moody with it. Outside, Kuminga. And here's MP for three. He can't get that one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Astonaggi. Bridges outside. Here's Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges misses.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
MP against Brunson. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Hart. Pass to DiVincenzo. MP against Brunson. Over MP. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Warriors leading by 4. MP finds Moody. Back to MP. Stolen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Bridges with it. Now defended by MP. And Brunson the basket on the assist for Bridges.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Pass to Pajemski. Outside, Kuminga. Jackson Davis in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Justice the pass to Kuminga. Misses the layup.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Corner shot. It's rebounded by Brunson. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Now, here's Moody. He definitely had a good game in their win against the 76ers. Bridges for 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the new power rankings are out, with the regular season coming to a close. You look at Chicago, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they've fulfilled expectations and then some. Riding high down the back 9 now, looking invincible.
Here's Pajemski. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. MP against Brunson. A nice shot by Moody.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
MP against Brunson. Pass to Hart. DiVincenzo with it. To the inside. Brunson, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. The Knicks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Bridges sets the screen for DiVincenzo. No good with the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Back to Podziemski. MP deciding where to go with it. And he gets the bucket.
This is what total commitment gets you. MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Thompson comes in for Moody. And it's Sexton in for Brandon Podziemski. And a switcher also for New York. Schroeder's checked in. Here's Najee. No scoring in this one. And here is Hart. Inside, looking to end the run. And it's good on the layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's MP. He has 5. And Thompson kicks to MP. Here's the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
It's Hart on the wing. Defended by Kuminga. Here's Schroeder. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. MP against Schroeder. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Schroeder. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Bridges. Bridges a screen on Kuminga. Hart, no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Kuminga, no good. Knicks trail by 3. It's Schroeder with the drive. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Pass to Schroeder. Shoots the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Sexton on the wing. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Hart. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboards.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He scored an incredible number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple-double. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by MP. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Outside, Kuminga kicks it out to MP. Floats it up for Kuminga. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Knicks trail by 5. Schroeder outside. Bridges passes to Schroeder, and the shot goes in. Schroeder's got 7 points.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now, here's Sexton. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. MP against Schroeder. MP kicks to Kuminga. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And another turnover here by New York.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's Sexton. MP outside. No good that time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
MP out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Moody. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Randall against Wiggins. Goes up on the wing. Randall no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Brunson against MP. Pass to Moody. MP with a screen on Anunoby. Wide open. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Got a piece of it, and stolen by MP. MP finishes the break in style.
Showing a little two-way game. MP, that's big time.
And stolen by MP. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. 9-point game. Schroeder outside. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. And just miss after miss right now. Warriors leading by 9. And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. George is checked in for the Knicks. New York moving the ball around. Brunson up top. Covered by MP. Randall a screen on MP. Clock at 4. With some arc. Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
MP against Brunson. Justice. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for MP.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Brunson with it. 8 points for him. 3-pointer. There's Brunson from deep.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
MP against Brunson. Wiggins passes to MP. Back to Wiggins. MP inside. He's defended by Randall. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Dadier. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out east. 4 games left on the schedule here. Taking a look at New York, they've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs.
Well, I think for New York,
Lately, they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standing.
They've got plenty of time left to get back to being the team we thought they'd be heading into the year, but they'd better do it quick.
Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 9. Here's DiVincenzo. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Knicks trail by 9. Here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. Pass to Randall. There's a good screen. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. The Warriors have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. MP passes to Wiggins. Here's Moody. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Moody's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Knocked away and stolen by MP. MP going right to the rim.
this young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
New York's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. And stolen by MP. Drives to the hoop. MP going in strong. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim. But that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands, too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt, too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high-flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. They get it back. Hart the pass to Bridges. Brunson outside. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closer. Shot clock at 2. No good again that time. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Back to Moody. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges outside. MP against DiVincenzo. Bridges sets the screen for Hart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And the Warriors making a change here. Holmes checked in. Holmes with a screen on DiVincenzo. It's good from long range. And the Warriors lead by 17.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Astonaggi. Now here's DiVincenzo. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Holmes setting the pick for MP. Now Podziemski. With the floater. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Brunson. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Now, MP. He's got 17. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Brandon Podziemski.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Knicks trail by 15. And here is DiVincenzo. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
And also active defensively. 2 blocks ago with kind of his overall floor game.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. As always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Hart the pass to Brunson. DiVincenzo kicks to Brunson. Goes back up. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Brunson's got 18 points in the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Knicks making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. We go now to the 2K leaderboard to find out who the top 3-point shooters have been since the All-Star break. Now you look at Moody, 2nd in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And of course, Jonathan Kuminga, another sniper. He'll hurt you from 3-point land.
For me, they've been 2 of the NBA's best 3-point shooters over that period of time. No question about it. They just keep heating up.
They set the pick. And it's hard penetrating. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Driving. Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 7, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Perfect connection on the oop. Bridges is very good at going up and finishing lobs as a wing.
MP against Schroeder. The drive by MP. Holmes wide open. He fires. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Holmes got 5 points now in the quarter. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
No, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Schroeder outside. 1:25 left in the first half. Pass to Hart. 5 on the clock. Bridges shot. Good.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Warriors leading by 15. And here's Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Schroeder against MP. Out to Thompson. Takes a 3. The Knicks pull it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Schroeder finds DiVincenzo. Schroeder outside. Bridges a screen on Hardaway. Schroeder with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Trains the three-pointer. Hart's got 10.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Out to Thompson from downtown. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Astonagi out left to the wing. For 3, Bridges. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Back to the action in just a minute.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. In the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the New York Knicks.
they're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. College teammates on the floor. Brunson, DiVincenzo, Bridges, and Hart. It's Najee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Bridges, defended by Moody.
Well, Bridges loves to make trouble inside and put defenders in bad spots.
It's his first trip to the line.
The line for the Knicks.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Kuminga kicks to MP. Kuminga sets a screen for MP. Pass to Pajemski. MP against Brunson. MP, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Here's DiVincenzo. Out to Brunson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Moody. Beyond the arc. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Bridges outside. They set the pick. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Down low, here's Moody, and again another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
On deep, Brunson buries it from three-point range. Brunson's got 21.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Kuminga sends a screen for MP. Pass to Pajemski. Kuminga, screen on DiVincenzo. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Pajemski's got his second basket of the night.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Warriors leading by 13. Pajemski gets the screen from Justice. Takes the three. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Brunson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 25 points in the game. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Out to the right wing. Kuminga sets a screen for MP. And the three off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York basketball.
Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out west. 4 games left on the schedule here. Take a look at the Warriors. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And for the Warriors, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Hard bounce pass. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so here is New York. They trail by 9 points. And it's in there. Brunson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The three from MP. MP showing the range.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
View in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. And getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes break to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Some nice passing by New York here. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
MP with it. Brunson picks him up. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Brunson finds Hart. Here's Najee. DiVincenzo with it. He's got 6. MP grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Wiggins outside. Back to MP. Cans it from downtown. MP's got 29 in the game.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And stolen by MP. Floats it up for Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And you combine that wingspan and hops of Wiggins, he can be intimidating when he's in attack mode.
Knicks trail by 13. Here's Brunson. He's got 29 points. And stolen by Wiggins. Jumps up. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And good that time. MP's got 31. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Pass to Jackson Davis. MP outside. Going inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And some changes here for the Warriors. Santos has checked in. And it's Sexton in for Brandon Pajemski. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Randall's checked in for Josh Hart. Randall passes to Bridges. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Now, MP. 33 points for him. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. MP is number 1.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Thompson, he's checked in for Moses Moody. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by MP. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. To end the cold streak. Yes, that goes in. Brunson's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Outside, Sexton. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. A three-pointer. Wiggins hits the three-point bomb. Wiggins has got 14.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 15 points in just the second half.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Wiggins, a screen on Brunson.
Yes!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Randall passes to Brunson. Offline with his three. The Warriors shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Julius Randle wants to put his opponents on their heels. Coach Tom Thibodeau said he's done a really good job of running the floor, moving without the ball, generating speed on the catch. I knew from coaching against him, the one thing you don't want to see is Julius Randle with a head of steam coming at you downhill. Kevin?
Are you kidding me? Get out of the way. ADA, thanks. Here's Justice, and he converts the layup. MP's got 39.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Wiggins. And then for New York, OG Anunoby's checked in for Najee. Miles McBride comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Randall outside. Pass to Schroeder. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. 9 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Santos. Sexton dishes to MP. Back to Sexton. Thompson outside. For three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Fade away. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Oh, Holmes in position. Anunoby with it. Holmes covering. Here's Schroeder. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Warriors leading by 23. Shot and game clock separated by 5. MP outside. Pass to Santos. Here's MP. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Randall finds Schroeder. For three, Bridges. The shot missing. MP getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on.
He's checked in for the Warriors. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Zeke Najee, he's checked in for Randall. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dennis Schroeder. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Kuminga. Then it's MP. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Moody in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Brunson the pass to DiVincenzo. Brunson outside. Shot clock at 5. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Brunson's got 43 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Right side, Kuminga. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Brunson's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's
clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Kuminga sets a screen for MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Warriors foul. MP. Third personal foul. 15th foul.
And he makes the first.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Warriors leading by 22. Hardaway finds MP. Holmes with a screen on Brunson. Now here's Wiggins. The drive by MP. Intercepted. Hart the pass to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Drills it from outside. Brunson's got 49 points in the game.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Here's Brunson. And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Santos, the pass to Justice. The three. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Even Shenzo can't hit it.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does. And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
They set the pick. There's the lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Knicks trail by 21. Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Brunson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. Out to Brunson. From outside, off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And here is MP. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Off target from three-point range. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Brunson. He sinks the 11-footer. Brunson's got 53.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
They set the screen in the corner. Moody with it. Here's Justice. Bridges with the steal. Hart against MP. Hart kicks to Bridges. Brunson right side. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win.
You're one of the only players to ever get a quadruple-double.